Hey, this is Steven, Black Smoke Paranormal with War Party Paranormal. We finally made it to the old Bleckley County jail. I'm here with the owners of the jail, Southern Heat Paranormal, and they're going to walk us through the jail and give us a little bit of history, and then we'll get on with an investigation.
All right, bro, let's check it out.
1915 is when the jail was built. The actual judge, or not judge, the sheriff lived here with the inmates.
What's your head?
Yeah, watch your head on the air conditioner. So this is the upstairs area where they live. Now, like I said, nothing in here, none of the furniture or anything is original. We have brought everything in here other than that inmate suit that was brought in. So this is right here is what we use to call the formal room. I like mirrors, so I set up a bunch of mirrors. And we put a Ouija board here just for people to use. If you don't want to use it, you don't have to use it. Whatever floats your boat.
We'll just put it in here so if you wanted to open that veil between both worlds, you could.
Awesome.
And before you start or do this thing on, so I mean, we don't want you to really conjure anything, but we understand sometimes you need to break that seal and that way you guys can get good communication. But yeah, you can do whatever you want in here as far as that. We have a light.
Were these cells in here at one point, or was it just?
Well, see, we're not 100% sure. So, like he said, we think that they lived up here, but you got to remember when this jail was originally built, that back part wasn't on it. Okay. So the whole building up front here and this upper part, and we'll show you that and explain a little more, was where the cells were. So we don't know what room is what. We talked to the one guy that lived here with his dad for like 12 years, 13 years. So we don't know what room is what.
So the cool thing here is that Ouija board right there. It's not a Ouija board, it's a psychic circle. I bought that in Salem, it's 1970.
Wow, nice.
So that's actually from Salem. Pretty neat. You can tell it was used a lot because the little thing right there.
Is that the planchette?
Yeah, the planchette's all used up. So these next rooms will go here. This is, we're thinking this is the master bedroom. Just because it's the largest room, so we assume this was going to be the master bedroom.
I think when the county was here, they used this as storage eventually and had to have stairs basically closed off. Just use it for, because there was big shelves and all that kind of stuff in here. But the size of it, I'm assuming it was some type of bedroom. How we have it set up.
So the story I was telling you about the lady that was told not to touch the furniture, that was the furniture touching. She actually reached for this. So my wife's grandmother passed away. She had Alzheimer's and she was very attached to her furniture. Like the kids weren't allowed to sit on those chairs or anything like that. And she went to go pick this up and she was told to don't touch anything.
Shoot, they were warned.
Wow, that's crazy.
Now, the other thing we've really experienced up here, we've had some shadow figures, and we've had the feeling of like being watched. If that makes sense. Like Matt was up here doing something.
That's what I was getting a little right now. Actually, when I went into that room, felt a little different than in there.
Yeah, it's that's all I said. If you're gonna sit there and watch me, at least come communicate with us or talk to us. But yeah, generally that's the feeling. You've seen a shadow figure.
Right. And this room right here.
Let's go look at this other.
This is the kids' room.
We have a
We think this is the kids' room, so we set it up as a kids' room. When we got here, there was a hole right here, so I was covering it up, and I was over here sleeping. And you know how you feel, just something watching you. I was the only one in here. I'm just cleaning up, and I look over.
Wait, did you move that?
Yeah, that.
Oh.
Fan, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I knew eventually it was gonna get somebody.
Shit.
But
I looked at it as well.
Yeah, no, it's a fan.
Okay.
I'm sorry. We're trying to get that fixed. But what I read online about the construction of the building, and I'm sure when you go outside and see, that it was built for a hanging tower. Really so you'll see that.
Oh, so the hole wasn't like weathered. It was a legit hole there.
Yeah,
Like maybe, yeah.
I don't know what they had there to access it originally, but that tower or outside was built for hanging. So I don't know if that was just like a standard architect when they drew it up, that was just included, and if you did.
So the lady coming, she says she knows something about it. We'll see what she knows. So, because supposedly the gallows was still up there. I climbed up there. It did have a solid floor like this, but there was nothing but beer cans up there. So I didn't see no.
Do you think that these floors are original?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Because if they are, chances are, man, I find it hard to believe that they would put inmates on top of wood flooring.
No, it's back there tomorrow.
Right. I'll show you.
No, but even back there, it's wood. Like this could easily be set on fire. You know?
Right.
Right.
That's interesting.
I'll show you this room over
But
here.
yeah, people have reported being touched in here. Like I said, we've had that shadow figure. Some grumbles. We'll talk about that room. You just shut the door in a minute. This room is sort of off limits, but I want to explain to you. What's your step? Please, what's your step?
So see this floor is concrete.
Mm-hmm.
Look right here.
This is our storage area.
No, you're
That's
good.
where the cells were.
This is where it
Oh,
started.
this was definitely
Remember how I said it was like Hamilton? How it was 2 stories and you walk upstairs and
Oh.
So I'm thinking it went out this way and wrapped around and came back.
Like, yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, old Hamilton County Jail, yeah. You can see the
the
steel,
bars
the
there.
bars, yeah.
Yeah.
They just cut it all out and added that next main wing on for cell block in the back. That went down to the rest of the cells.
So originally this was 2 stories. All this back here was 2 stories.
Wait.
But in the 60s, they busted off the top.
Here's
down.
some.
I heard that one.
Oh my God! Oh, hi.
That's
Sorry,
funny.
I didn't mean to creep
That's
you out.
funny.
I'm sorry, I'm waiting.
No, you're good.
But this is Winnie. She's up from Kathleen. Savannah.
Paranormal Society of Savannah.
Oh,
It's
Yeah,
a
I'm with
mouthful.
them, yeah.
She's with them, but she helps us out. So
Cool.
she's close. And since me and Matt go out of town or do stuff,
awesome.
we brought her aboard to.
And I can't get enough of this stuff, so.
Yes. These guys are from Miami.
Miami.
So this, I'm assuming was a closet originally, but when the jail was here, they used it as an evidence room. Was the last thing it was used for. So we just sort of made it a scrying room. But you got to think, all the crimes that were committed and all the weapons that were used were stored in there.
So actually, while we were over here training one day, we were being nosy. We found a bloody pipe wrench that looked like it was from the 1950s with a tag on
Let's
it.
see the scrying room.
Oh.
So you can sit and face the mirrors.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
No, they had to turn everything over.
Now when you shut that door, it'll just be that red light.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys had to turn it in? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, we kept it.
that would have been it.
I'm gonna leave this open so because there's air coming in when you want to shut. Cord in here.
Yeah, it's because of that door. All right, so let's head down to this. But just be careful.
Once you're good.
Careful.
Yeah, yeah. You got us good.
So obviously, this was the kitchen. This area over here, we got it closed off because the floor is kind of freaky. We just ain't got to it yet. But that's a cool door right there.
Yeah, I was looking at that when we came
Yeah,
in.
so I'm assuming that went outside.
Probably. That's probably where they were.
The exit was.
And they would serve food through this thing.
We have some props set up, but you guys.
Oh, this is where they would.
Yeah.
Nice.
So back here is the entrance, the portal to hell. No.
This is just an extra bathroom. Hey guys, we're coming back in a minute. I think the sheriff's. Oh, that scared the hell out of me. That bed in there.
Yeah, we got stuff.
Yeah, we've never heard anything happen in here, but you're more welcome to come in, chill out. But it's just the showers. We think it was for like the sheriffs or the guards.
Yeah, probably.
Because the cells have their own showers, and you'll see that in minutes.
Like for the workers.
Yeah, I'm assuming. So this hole here, before you get started, Matt, somebody was here told us about this. One of the other teams come in, said this was actually a hole, and on the other side they could yell through this and would amplify their voice back to the
Oh.
Tell them to be quiet.
Tell them to be quiet, lights up. You can see that this door now would have led into the rest of the cells.
On the second
On
floor.
the second floor.
You
Yeah.
can see there was a.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see them.
Yeah,
Right.
I see it more there. But
This is where they can do visitations.
they had activity in here.
Yeah, they do have activity in this area for some reason.
A group of females were in here, and I'm not exactly sure what happened, but they framed them out. They left.
What?
They left.
That was it.
After the activity they got
Yeah.
here?
They were like, come out.
It likes females.
They didn't say what it was?
I don't know if something ran up on them or told them to get out or something. They said it was a real aggressive male. So I'm not 100% sure.
We're from Miami. I'm used to aggressive males.
So this
There's no southern charm down there.
This was, I had my daughter with me there all the husbands when we first came to like do a tour. And my daughter was waiting here in this area because she didn't want to go down where the cells are. But she said that she was feeling watched here.
She was feeling watched here? Oh,
Yeah, freaked her right out.
oh my gosh.
So I'm thinking this was brought in the 60s when they had the extra part on. But this is a church community, so the church would come down and play for the inmates.
Oh, that's nice.
So
And you can see a dining area, an old telephone.
if you can play the piano, you might.
Yeah, we had one guy can play the piano as well. One of the college kids can play the piano.
So there's no power from here back. So from here back is original. This power is 60s, 1960s, from what we can find.
Two people come in as just a small group to do like a 2-hour, just a free not free run investigation. And they were sort of sensitive, and so far it's collaborated with what your husband said and what other people have said and what Brooks' dad said.
Are you back there?
Can you make that noise again?
You heard those?
Did you hear?
No, I just heard talking. Like if it was on the other side of a wall.
I thought I heard like shuffling.
You'll get shuffling.
Is that original color?
The lady that's coming, she said she picked that color,
To make it more pleasant.
which that is not pleasant.
Poor people, man. I would hate to live in between that color 24 hours.
You'll see tonight when you look back, if you shut at the end of the main block, there's a door and there's a light. The light comes through that hole. And there was one group that had that, they were filming it and it blocked out at one point something.
Wow.
So we do get voices, footsteps. We've got some SLS activity back here. Her husband has seen a shadow in the back left cell. We'll get to that story in a minute. It's why we think that shadow is there. And then I've been touched twice here. I've had my shirt pulled and then just like
Oh, wow.
touching light hair. So I think by now they would be used to us, but we're not sure. So please watch your step coming down here. Yeah, I don't want you.
So this room right here is like where the guards stay. We just have it blocked off because there's a bunch of power boxes and things in there, so we just have that door.
So the guards stayed in here?
Yeah, they would like watch on closed circuit TV.
So they would pull up outside, on the side of the building and bring through this door.
Go ahead.
I'll open this door.
That's your exit for back here too.
Okay.
Make sure there's no wall.
Yeah, there's something flying there.
But just, yeah, they would just pull up right here
And bring them in.
They would bring them in right here. And this is like the holding cell, drunk cell.
Oh my God.
We don't want a haunted house. We have to.
Alright, so this is the back part.
We're thinking 50s or 60s this was added on.
Right. And you're more than welcome to open and close any of the cells you want to do. This room is where you guys touch.
This is where I got my shirt pulled. We're thinking if you're in here, we would really like to communicate, and what I really want you to do is communicate with these guys tonight. I know
It sure feels different back here.
we think the females were housed here when they had females. But
But if you look, there's on the That's newer, but look at this hamper.
Yeah, I don't know how they made the hamper, so I probably
And that's obviously a woman.
because of the size and
How the hell did they do that?
I'm hoping it wasn't what I thought I think it is. Hopefully it's
That's what stomach growls.
You get more.
hopefully it's just food.
Oh.
But they each have their own shower.
Yeah, these are actually pretty nice cells.
They have showers.
Yeah, this is like not something a guy. I mean,
It's
you
almost
see it,
childlike.
Yeah, childlike. I mean, it's really perfect. So maybe like an older.
You'll see some
See the
awesome
circles? They're like
drawings,
really
yeah.
well drawn.
Yeah, wait till you get back here. You'll see some
You'll
really
see some
good
good
drawings.
pictures.
If anything, it's a good art gallery.
Well, if you take a look in the showers, you'll see they even left some of the.
Yeah, this was a woman, because it says Joyce,
Yeah.
This is
Joyce and Bobby, and Joyce is gonna write her name first, so.
So all the cells are pretty much set up the same. We got a couple of chairs in here if y'all are more than welcome to use or move or whatever. Like I said, you can move these.
South will rise again.
Right.
I did
Bleckley County Jail sucks big.
time.
You saw that later?
What?
Here you go. You gotta highlight that.
Oh,
Bleckley
yeah.
County Jail sucks.
Just so you guys know, I mean,
All right, cool.
Yeah, we're cool with it.
you may get some responses across your devices that aren't appropriate for
I'm
nowadays.
used to that.
Yeah, we're, yeah.
If you wanna go lights out back here, hit that, that is dark. So the keyhole he's talking about being blocked right now. Let me show you. It's a good reference point because you can just sit on
You can see the hole. They'll show you. See, you'll see that from the
Oh, yeah.
So it actually had a shadow here blocked up.
Oh, I see.
So yeah. So this is the
My
last.
heart is pounding back here.
So it's funny that you said, do you feel different back here?
Yeah.
All right, so the interviews that I've done with Honcho, this is the cell that a guy hung himself in.
Oh,
So
wow.
what he did was take his waistband from his underwear, wrapped around his neck, and hung himself. They did not find him, you know, in the morning time when if you ever serve time, which I haven't, so, but my wife has. In the morning time, they check on everybody, you know, 8 o'clock, hey, time to get up, serve your breakfast, whatever. They didn't find him until lunchtime. So somebody didn't do what they were supposed to.
Wow.
Yeah,
Do you know where exactly did he hang himself from?
Right, right
Must have
there.
been there.
I think he done it from
And that
that.
or off the ladder.
I think, oops,
Oh, sorry.
I think he done it off the ladder right here.
Oh, okay, and just sat down, yeah.
Or leaning forward, one of the two. You can see all the
Yeah, that's super cool. You can still see a lot of it.
there's one room that's really crazy. Some of the drawings.
Yeah, I don't think somebody that's investigated could do that though. That's-
Yeah, I would.
This one says, so, you know, there's some other people. If you look on this wall,
Going.
Big
Right,
picture.
I'm gonna.
And you're gonna see a bunch of stuff. Yeah.
I don't know if your camera can pick it up or
With
not.
a swastika on it.
But
Yeah.
that right there is, Tybee Island Lighthouse.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
So there's some really cool
Oh,
art.
yeah.
we-
They're not-
Look at the pelican on the top. On
Yeah.
The top post. And a boat. Oh, he drew a whole ocean here.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
that's really
We went to Tybee Island.
and there's Jesus on the wall.
It's really pretty. Is that Jesus with tits?
He's pretty beefy.
Yeah.
He's a hell of an ass.
That Jesus is gonna want some ass. He's definitely not starving, I can tell you that.
Yeah, really.
Damn, was that his hand? This was a big guy, dude.
Yeah.
He was fat.
So, like an overflow, this place had Macon, Bibb, Cordell, Hawkinsville, Houston County. When they were overflowed, they came here. So there were so many people coming in and out of here. They would stack people 6 deep in here,
And he so?
in each of them. And they had people inside the main house too staying.
That's crazy.
You know what?
The cells are pretty
That's
big
a
though.
recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know that.
The tension.
There has to be more here than you even know right now.
Oh, yeah, 100%, 100%.
We-
Just the energy that's been brought in here.
Over the years. And we really haven't really done, we sort of went through this when we first started investigating. We really haven't done a lot of EVPs here.
Oh, I got my
I really
recorders.
recommend tonight you just get your old basic recorder out and ask your questions and see if you. I guarantee you'll get some type of
Yeah, I'll
response.
definitely do that.
We've had, like I said, we've heard disembodied voices. We've had SLS captures, scuffles, mumbles. When we first opened the jail up, I was out front working and messing around talking, and someone's responding here. I thought it was Matt, so I'm just doing what I'm doing and turn around and one's there. And what was that? Did you hear that?
Pay close attention to the left side of the door as a shadow figure is peeking and hides as the camera pans. This is after everybody hears something on that side of the room.
Turn around and one's there. And what was that? Did you hear that?
I will tell you, you will hear stuff outside, loud music and stuff like that.
But yeah,
At night, it gets quiet around here. 11, 12 o'clock, traffic usually dies down.
but disembodied voices is what I was getting at. I walked outside, Matt was way over his truck cleaning the vacuum, and I'm like, who the hell was I just talking to? So,
And he told us you guys have one confirmed death here, right?
yes,
Yeah,
at
though.
least
That was
one.
the one
You
you
know, unfortunately, from 1915, right after slavery, Jim Crow, if anybody of color was thought of being guilty or accused of something, some bad stuff happened. So,
Right, undocumented.
undocumented deaths. If people were poor back then, they didn't really keep records of anybody.
So Bleckley County has always been known to be dirty. The sheriff, the 90s, what was his name?
I'm not saying anything.
Okay, I don't want to say his name.
You can incriminate yourself.
I'm not saying.
I'm not saying anything about anybody being dirty.
But one of the sheriffs from Bleckley County got caught trafficking cocaine through this jail and spent federal time for it
In here?
in here. Well, he didn't spend time here. He's wherever.
Oh, otherwise, yeah, that's the thing.
Well, he got caught trafficking through here. So
That's the
the whole
foundation.
county has always been.
Did you just wheeze?
I heard it.
I heard a woman's voice. I just heard a woman's voice say something behind you when you were.
I heard like a jingle or something.
No.
I heard a jingle upstairs.
I heard a woman's voice.
Well, there was a. Well, was
Did you hear? Maybe the girls out front said hi. It was like not a hey, but like, I don't know, bro. It was like a piece of shot back.
There's nobody out here.
I got some names from digging. It's nice in here now. But this book here, and plus I want Winnie to be able to see it too. You don't have to worry about that stuff as if you need us. But you can go through some of this stuff, and it does pertain to Bleckley County. Some stuff does pertain to the jail, but incidents that happen. So they had to be housed somewhere. And here's some of the past sheriffs. Maybe you can.
Yeah, I researched
Some of the-
Floyd.
Floyd?
The first one, yeah.
Some.
I got some people that may have been jailed here from some of the documentation, some of the people that there was crimes that were committed and murders and all that kind of stuff. So they may not be, or may be here. Once that lady comes, worked here, she may give us more
hopefully.
insight.
Yeah, we'll definitely dig
You
on
hear
it.
that, right? Like keys?
No, I heard a voice.
You know, that's the
It's the birds, the
That's the
birds, the birds, yeah.
But anyways, you feel free to look at this. There's not a lot of information in there.
My name is Allison Williams. I was the chief jailer here at the Bleckley County Jail from 2001 until it closed in 2005, until the new jail was built. I would have to say the place is pretty haunted. I didn't believe it. When I started, I was skeptic. I didn't listen to a lady that worked here as a dispatcher, told me about it. I thought maybe she was just overly tired. But first day on the job, there was I guess you would call it apparition. It was a white mist in the shape of a woman floated out of the wall down into the office, and I ran out the back door as fast as I could, right into the sheriff's car himself. sheriff said, "What is wrong with you? You are white as a ghost." I said, "It's because I just saw one." He thought I was crazy. Well, it turns out I'm not so crazy. There was multiple ghosts, a male, a female. I believe the male was the one that possibly had killed herself here. The lady looked like she was early 19th century. There's also a child here, a little girl. I used to have the inmates, I would have to deal with the inmates on a daily basis, make sure they're, fed, their house was clean, just general duties, making sure everybody's okay. And multiple times, I had the inmates hollering for me that they saw something in their cell, or they woke up and something was hovering over them. Light orbs, saw them all the time. Hear footsteps upstairs. I've had numerous run-ins with them. None of them mean, none of them meant any harm. They just wanted to talk. They just want somebody to know they're here. There were so many hangings upstairs. Maybe it was a child that belonged to a female that was hung, and she passed, and she come to be with a mom. I mean, that's the only thing I could ever figure out.
So with the stories of the hangings upstairs, is that confirmed? Like, how do you know?
Yes, that is confirmed by Mr. Barlow.
Is Mr. Barlow still alive?
No, unfortunately, he's passed. Now, he had wrote a memoir from what I was told. He documented so much stuff that it's possible that it's in his things in the lawyer office. I guess it's still over there. The apparatus that they come in with is still up there, unless somebody has taken it down since.
Which room was that?
All right, when you go upstairs, all right, there's a food room to the right where we kept the food, the freezers and things. The room immediately to your left.
Okay,
So it would be right up here. It'd be right over
this
there.
room right here?
When you go out through here, through visitation,
Right.
and you get to the stairs,
This area?
it's directly above, right there. There's a metal, I went on the roof, and there, in the concrete, there's a metal, I don't know, it's got my metal bar, I really don't know what you call it, but it had something still strapped to it. I'm not saying that that's the actual rope by any means, but there was a strap that must have went to something because the rest of it was gone. I guess they left it because it was down far enough in the castle that they didn't have to remove it. But it's still in the ceiling, and good luck trying to get that ceiling painted and the paint stay. For some reason it just won't do it.
It's like a top.
Or something?
And that's why they were hanging people.
Correct.
The paint doesn't stick in the room, on the roof of the room where they were hanging people.
Pardon?
Where you found the hole
That's crazy.
in the kids' room.
Right.
And it's just like the cell back here where the inmate killed himself. And everybody that worked here, deputies that have been in here, they all know you could never, ever get that room warm. Anybody that had to go in that cell, and I tried my best not to put anybody in it, but if we had to put somebody in it, we had to give them double blankets and double mattresses because it was freezing back there at all times. Never did it warm. You could turn the heater wide open, burn everybody else up, and that room's gonna be ice cold.
Which cell was
It's the last one on the right. I called it cell 10 back in my time. But it's the last one on the right by the back door. The first cell, was the drunk tank, holding cell. And then when you come around the thing in the very first cell on the right, was the female cell.
We got that, yeah. I was touched in there. I was touched and they pulled my shirt.
In which cell?
The female cell.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. We had some pretty rowdy ones in there. A couple of them have passed away over the last 5 or 6 years. But the lady that lives upstairs, she loves to come down. She'll come right through here, and she'll go and she'll stop and look at you, like telling you hello, float right through the female cell, and she just hangs out, or she goes and visits the guy in the back. This was a constant thing. The cook, it scared him so bad, he almost didn't come out to work. There was one incident with an inmate, and I can't say her name, but she started screaming one morning. She woke up petrified, just screaming her lungs out. There was, I guess this lady liked her, but she was hovering over her. She woke up to this apparition over her. And I didn't have to worry about her ever coming back to jail. Not to say she never got in trouble again, but she never had to come back to jail. That scared her just about straight. People are going to think I'm crazy for saying it, but I'm not the only one that's witnessed this. There's been deputies, there's been dispatch. When dispatch was here, the lady that me and you talked about that works at dispatch, she's the one that originally, my very first day, told me, I'm going to hear footsteps. And I'm probably going to see a guy. I said, you crazy. You sound to me like you've been working a little too long. But that wasn't the case. I found out real quick. You just have to listen and pay attention and be respectful. And they'll come to you and talk. There's one of them that followed me to the new jail. They decided they wanted a new hangout. So we have one new one at the new jail.
Oh, really?
Yes. You won't probably see it very often. It's just a door. And it's going to be...
You all right?
It's going to be a former jailer. Sorry. It's going to be a former jailer that was a real dear friend.
I'm so sorry, I literally just got the word sad right before she started crying.
What word?
Sad.
Sad.
Yeah, right
I got
before
sad
she
across the
started.
ovulus.
But he's there. And I hope he stays there as long as he wants and as long as he's happy. And then when he's ready to go, he'll go. But he was a real dear friend. But can we take a break?
Yep, we're done.
You okay?
Okay, guys, I'm coming to see y'all. Y'all come talk to me.
Just watch the cords on the ground. There's just one main
Okay,
cord.
there's water here. Okay, y'all don't remember that? Huh? Do y'all remember the water? Do y'all remember what I used to do for you every day? Huh? Y'all remember how we used to clean it every day? And what I did? Where you at, sweet lady? Huh? You gonna come down and see me? Because I know you're still here.
That's me.
Are you coming to see me? Huh? I see all the writing still on the wall. Are you okay with it? Can y'all come talk to me?
That's me, sorry.
Y'all come talk to me. I haven't seen y'all in years.
Take the rem off.
Yeah, how do you take the rim off this one?
Y'all okay tonight? Huh? Chief's back. Y'all wanna come out and see Chief? Huh? Y'all remember what y'all used to call me? Come on out and speak to me. Show me you're still here.
You make noises for us all the time.
Come on, knock the paint off the wall or tap the door.
I brought this special lady back for you guys to talk to. This is your opportunity to communicate with her again. She may never come back here. She retired once, she may not come back.
Come on, guys. Y'all come on out and talk to me. Is this cell still cold? Do you still need extra blankets?
It's got a
Huh?
jump in 2.
Do y'all need
I
extra
jump a
blankets
5.
back here? Oh, I don't think you need.
Is it base
yeah.
rating at 7?
It did.
I saw it at 7 a second ago.
Wow, do y'all need extra pads? You need extra mattresses? Huh?
There's no power
Do
back.
y'all need air conditioning there? It feels good back here now, guys. It's not hot. And sweetie, you can go to the light if you want. You don't have to stay here. You've been here for a long time. 30 years is a long time.
What was that?
Do that again, please. Talk to me or tap again.
I heard that. Again.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me know you're still here.
You know what
Can
it sounds
tap
like?
something
Like
again?
paint coming off.
It sounds like
the
somebody
wall.
going like that to the paint.
Yeah,
Scraping the paint.
yeah,
That's
that's
what I asked
Do
him
you,
to.
are you leading us somewhere?
Where do you want me to go?
Make that noise again. Can you scrape or make a noise so we can come see you?
Do it again, guys, and I'll come to where you're at. Can we hear something? Can y'all tap? Can you do something, draw some energy and tap on the door for me? Or talk to me?
Did it say moron?
Okay, I am a moron, but you know what? I was your moron boss. I was your boss and took care of you and made sure that you ate and had clean drawers. So if you want to call me a moron, guess what? I'm a moron. But you're more of a moron if you don't tap a door somewhere to let me know what cell you're in. Are you that scared to tell a moron what cell you're in? Huh? What you got to say now? That's what I thought. That's okay, I'm gonna leave you alone and go talk to the other ones that wanna talk. Cause there's more here. Bobby, are you here? Did you float down because you see me come in? Are you messing with me, calling me a moron? Huh?
Look, I just got a spike, 2.3, and feel the air just completely changed.
it feels cool.
It feels so much
I feel
cooler
cooler
here.
here, and let me tell you,
Yeah.
my camera just completely lost focus for the first time tonight.
As soon
Right
as I
here.
hit 2.3, the whole temperature
Yeah,
changed.
it felt like it
Look, yeah,
It did, it came right here.
yeah,
It's on me.
yeah. Someone, and
Okay.
we've had reported that people, they come out of that cell and get out of there.
Who are
So they
you?
must have just walked straight in front of us.
Yeah, I got chill
Look,
bumps.
6.6.
Whoa. I've got chill bumps. I've never gotten the goosebumps. I got chill bumps. Big time.
Can you torture her?
I never tortured anybody. Who is that saying torture?
It generates a lot of words, so.
Yeah, it's raining.
Oh my goodness. There's a
But
white
he was
light.
saying people would come in and out, come
There's a
across.
white light just went over there.
I'm getting
Who's
this, I'm
here?
getting a spike.
There was a white orb just
Can
went
you
over
come
there.
touch this red light? See on the end of this thing, it's red? Come over near me. Come and touch me, use my energy. Come over here.
I have a camera in my hand, he
Yeah,
has a
but all
flashlight.
stuff.
You could use any of this stuff.
I know you guys touched me before, I've been touched twice.
Or come pull my hair. Let them know that you're here.
Babe, grab this.
You've already gave me the chill bumps.
You know what? Let's run an EVP really quick.
EVP, you want to just,
That's fine.
can you just chill a second?
No,
No,
I'm
no.
good. I'm good.
Okay.
No,
Definitely
I'm
temperature
just
change.
not.
Yes, big one.
Big one, I mean,
It was very clear, this monkey
Because they know
condition
they
there.
pissed me off saying what they said last.
yeah, that was crazy.
I've never,
Can't believe they
I
would talk to you like that.
well, if you would see some of the inmates that came through here, you would.
It would make
Because
sense.
it was a lot worse than that.
Right.
But yeah, I was hard. I was
Oh, you
too
had to
hard.
be.
Yeah,
I
too.
had
to be in that
I was
line
in a
of work.
men's job. And I wasn't gonna let them run over me.
Oh,
You know, I don't care if your last name was
whatever.
Dykes or
Fancy
Redhouse or
fancy pants.
whoever.
Yeah.
With money, I didn't care. You got treated the same. when they see me on the street to this day, I always treat them the same. Yeah, I might have had to get a little more over with some than the other, but they ask for it. You know,
Yeah.
there's a line, and they like to cross it.
Right.
Here, hold this one, and then I'll count to 3, and you press this button right here, and just hold it as still as
I have
possible.
my glasses on now.
Oh, babe, just do it for her, babe.
I have these 2 devices in my hand. We could use this maybe if you want to deliver a message, to answer our questions. You will hear your voice through this, so if you haven't heard your voice in a long time and you want to, feel free to come through and tell us anything you need to hear. I'm going to give you the mic for a minute and then I'll ask my questions, and we would really appreciate it if you answer. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Who's here with me? Can you please come talk to me? If I had interactions with you in the jail, could you please come tell me who you are?
I'm here with the new owners of this jail, and they're doing a great job keeping it up. Is there something you want to tell them? Do you want to thank them?
Was that you? Can you tap on the door or come talk in this machine and let us know who you are? Can you please do that?
Can you tell us anything? Anything you might want to tell us about this building?
Are you one of them that used to come through here that has passed away in the past few years, that used to like to sneak out through the door in the very last cell down there on the left? Y'all used to sneak out on my night jailer and go to the store and buy beer? Are you one of them?
Okay, let's play it back.
Dude, something totally just grabbed my arm.
Really?
You should have seen me. I'm like,
I saw it.
You're gonna get touched.
oh,
100%.
that was crazy.
100%.
What did it feel like?
It was like that.
Yeah, they
Play
like
back this
you.
first.
Yeah, you're gonna get touched.
I was like, I don't want to make a noise.
It's like a moan there, you hear? You hear
A
it?
little bit.
Remember, go like that.
Oh, what's that? Listen.
Listen to this growl come through the recorder as I ask what they think about the new owners of the jail.
Whoa. But if you realize, after that growl is when I get touched,
Yes.
or when we hear the thing also. Right after that, right after the growl is when we hear and I go like that. So whatever is there doesn't want us.
Some didn't. And that, I mean, that's the way it goes, so.
That's her recording. That's right.
This one didn't pick up the moan.
Wait a minute.
me.
Yeah. But I snapped and then you said that was me. But before the snap, there's something. Go back. So did it pick up the noise we heard? That was me. Go back more, a little bit more, babe.
That's me talking.
Right there. And then that's me.
Not to compare it to it.
Yeah. It goes doom, and then I go.
Yeah. See, I painted these walls green with this yellow for confidence.
Do I hear yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
I hear a clear yes there. Listen, will you please do that? Listen. Very
Very
faint.
faint, very background-ish.
You slowed it down. Yes.
Okay, well, you can talk. Talk to him.
It sounds like a guy too, huh? So you said you were the last cell to the right was cell number 10?
The last one on the left down there is where they used to sneak out through the electrical door.
They would sneak out and come back?
They
Why would
They go get cigarettes, beer.
Wait, the prisoners?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then they come back in the sale. They take the top off and just have a t-shirt, black and whites. Go on. Because I put them all in black and whites when I started.
Nobody outside recognized them as prisoners.
I heard something.
I heard something too.
They did, they just kind of let that slide.
Whoa.
Oh,
Get out?
Get out.
I'm not leaving.
Get out.
Yeah. They're mad at me. They didn't want me coming back. They don't like it. I'm back, Bruce.
That's
Yeah.
crazy, man. That's 2 EVPs and 2 different recorders.
Yeah.
Well, no, 2 in this one and 1 faint, very faint.
Yeah.
We got yes on this one.
Yeah.
When you asked if that was you, and we got get off.
You know, it's like in any jail. It's gonna be that way. They like it, they don't. But see, I used to be called QB. It started in Hopkinsville when I first started doing this in '94. And I was like, I'm doing my job.
That's awesome.
That was my first one.
Yeah, we have a log just because.
Right there. Oh, that was another thing. This place it was inhumane for inmates. It was filthy. The plumbing was terrible. There was water leaks. You know, in there, in the corner, our desk sat right here. And then you had the wall where the bathroom is. All right, in that corner would be water every day. We were me and the night crew were mopping every day. I'd take a gallon of bleach, pour in it, mop it up, because I thought it was urine coming from that toilet. We couldn't find out. There's no water line there. So where in the heck's the water coming from? Never could figure that out.
Right.
And so I would always give them cleaning supplies. 90% of them didn't want to clean. So got to whip out. They go clean. It stunk. And so that's when I told the sheriff, we got to paint, we got to do something. And in this room, which was, I did the commissary. I went to Sam's, bought all the commissary stuff for the inmates to buy. So that was that area, outside the office. Well, that wall started getting really bad with mold, black mold. It's
Still gets bad, yeah.
That's what shut the jail down. I got bit by a spider on my hand, and the commissioner we had at the time was a jerk, and he come down here with some state guy, and he knew I was fixing to let loose. I'd been bitten, the county wasn't paying the doctor bills or none of that. I was doing that at the base, you know. And he come in and he said, so how's your cooties today? Well, that didn't sit too well with me. So right after he left, the sheriff came down. I told him, I said, if he comes back in this jail again, I'm gonna lock him up. I'm gonna lock him up.
I think I scared it.
And then I got a phone call while he was here, and it was the lab at the base telling me what all I had to do and the medicine and stuff because I had black mold in my blood. I'm like, oh, well, this is just part of it. Great.
Yeah.
I said, I'm calling Sheriff. He said, do what you gotta do. So I shut it down that day. We didn't take any more inmates. The city had to do whatever they needed to do because I wasn't taking them. And I called all the surrounding counties and pawned all my inmates off. And gosh, we worked out of the 911 center running inmates when they had one to whatever jail was available all the way to Turner County. And God, we did that till the middle of 2008 when the new jail was built. Yeah, it was a wild ride.
Hey, you gotta remember, this jail was built in 1915, so way before even your time.
Yeah.
All the stuff that has happened here that...
Yeah, well, see, all that
Back
I
then.
wasn't here till what,
Right.
96?
Is that what it was?
I think it was 96.
Well, we thought it was older than that.
Not the very back, not that,
Not this or what?
no, this, the sales,
When were they built?
96.
96, so
Yeah.
they're not that old.
No, they're not that old, but they're that haunted.
Yeah.
Because everything from up here went that way.
Right.
So, you know,
Makes sense.
all of this is the old,
Right.
Right.
but that's not, that's the new.
The newer. We weren't sure if it was the 50s or was it the old
It was the 90s.
90s. Well,
They want
clarifies that.
to, hey, I'm fixing to leave, y'all telling me bye? There was a white one from the right to the left, about midway, going into the cell on the left. Y'all telling me bye? It just went
Right
on in
across.
there. Bye, guys.
Hey guys, so we are getting ready to go to Walmart for a little bit. I'm gonna leave all this set up. We have the tripwire, the red pod, the millimeter, the K2, and the famous music box. We're gonna leave everything rolling, come back, and hopefully we catch something in their comfortable setting without us here.
Let's do it.
Bye.
All right, we're leaving, everybody. There's some stuff here. There's a couple devices. Feel free to play with it. Nobody's gonna be in your way. You guys are gonna be alone. We will be back. Have fun, okay? Thank you. No fuimos. We're back, guys. Holy shit, look at that. Can you step away from that, please, and make it stop? Is there somebody here making that device go off? Can you step in front of that again, please?
Whoa, I just got the chills.
That's pretty crazy. Well, guys, we're back. We don't know as of now if any of this went off or not, but we'll be checking the footage after the interview and it'll be on the video.